I know that the younger years have to be the foundation. I learned how to count by counting beans when we were cleaning beans. I learned how to read in the morning in the newspaper. I learned how to deal with money playing a Monopoly game.
And so the healthier those early years are, the more loving the relationships, the more likely that little human being will grow up to be a very productive and contributing member of society.
Especially with families that have children with disabilities, is really important so that these children can receive the services they need at the earliest possible age.
You can connect a lot of different issues to it. Number one, environmental justice. Environmental problems most affect pregnant women, babies, and young children. Air pollution, asthma rates, lead poisoning, developmental problems.
They've shown that in wealthy families where the parents spend a lot of time with the child, they'll hear 30 million words before they're 5.
If parents aren't economically self-sufficient, they're not going to be able to focus on the relationship with their kids. They're going to be, stressed out. We look at things like the achievement gap in education, and when kids are not getting the same amount of chances for early childhood education and early literacy, they are automatically at a disadvantage compared to those kids that have those opportunities.
And this just means that we think about these children as they grow up having access to all services, education, health, recreation, the entire gambit of services that any of us would want.
We used to think, well, it's too bad they can't take care of their child. Well, now it's basically like putting a paper bag over that baby's head for the rest of his life, because he's not going to be curious, he's not going to be excited, he's not going to ask questions.
The earlier we teach them, the less we have to do it. In the end, we don't have to make laws to say, you can't do this. You just know it's not right. And when people know it's not right, you don't have to make a law to mandate something.
So we really have to work on this. If we'd thought about all the money we spend on drug abuse prevention and pregnancy prevention and gang prevention and all the money on prisons and all the money we spend on remediation and intervention, you take all those dollars, that's like 98% of our public funding. If you spend it in the first 3 years, you need only $5,000 or $6,000 a year for that kid, and we'd have a great society.